Hello everyone. As we sit here in this another week of quarantine, a lot of people are feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with worries about the future, overwhelmed with perhaps regrets about the past, and with the myriad of expectations about the things we have to do in the present. Understandably so. We are bombarded with all the things that we are supposed to be doing in quarantine, with a myriad of responsibilities that we have to do in our household, whether it's work, whether it's caring for children, whether it's navigating relationships in quarantine. We are also told that we have to remain active and exercise and engage in pleasant activities and maintain social interactions via Zoom or other media outlets. And while all of these things are fantastic things to be doing, it can get very overwhelming when we have the pressure to do them all at once. And I want to talk to you today briefly about one DBT skill called One Mindfully. The skill of One Mindfully is simply about taking the pressure of having to do everything at once and engaging in just one activity in the moment. Engaging that activity with our attention, our thoughts, our actions, and our senses. There is a myth out there that multitasking is extremely effective. And the truth is, there's a lot of research now that is showing that's actually not the case. Think about this computer that I am doing this video on. When I have 10 different tabs open, it works much slower. And our minds are the same way. And the idea about being one mindful is about clicking off those 10 tabs and just having one tab open at a time. If I'm eating, let's just eat. If I'm reading, let me read. If I'm engaged in activity for work, let me engage in that activity. Now, of course, while we are engaging in these activities and trying to practice being one mindful, it is inevitable that our minds will wander to what I have to do in 2 hours. What am I going to eat for dinner? Or why didn't I do the thing that I promised myself I would do a few hours ago? So let's take a step back, perhaps adjust and lower some of our expectations, and really just try and engage in that one activity at a time. Engage in it with our thoughts, with our senses. If I'm washing the dishes, let's just wash the dishes. If I'm listening to music, let's just try and listen to music. And as I notice those thoughts coming and going, let them just come and let them go. And let me then re-engage gently in the activity that I'm doing. Without judging myself or beating myself up for staying in the past or worrying about the future, let's just gently re-engage in that one activity, one mindfully. And hopefully as we do this, this will help reduce some of the pressure that we feel to get everything done all at once and allow us to mindfully engage in that one activity and increase our sense of well-being in these challenging times.